Are you fucking kidding me? Occupy Wall Street? Tell you what, this is to everybody that's pissed. Stevia is the answer to your prayers. Seriously. See my outline? I should be a fat pig. My lifestyle dictates it. But I'm doing a pound of stevia a month and my body's damn near perfect, okay? Very, very close to how it was at Notre Dame. And I understand why you're pissed. And stevia, like I said, answers all your prayers. Physically, it'll make your bodies damn near perfect. And what it does, it makes the fountain of youth. Put stevia in water and blend, and this soap will float at the end. Okay, it's all the toxic, danger, warning, caution, okay, that we're poisoning this planet with. And fact, not fiction. Get it all out and blend what I call pure H2O in tuna fish and a cancerous write-off cat that's at the vet about to be put to sleep. She's 17. She's sneezing blood bubbles, for Christ's sakes, because a tumor burst in her throat. And she comes back into perfect health. Yeah, okay? So, bottle up the fountain of youth and start to sell it. And what's going to happen is it's going to generate lots of money, all right? And what I'm going to do with that is make everything fair, even, like it should be, okay? Fact, not fiction. If Bill Gates gave a shit, what he would do is start a new company just like Walmart, okay? Doing it just as good for less and paying 95% of the profit forward to everybody who works in the link of the company chain, okay? That's what fairness is. And whether you like it or not, we live in an economic medieval society. Seriously. The rich act like kings and the rest of us are servants. And fact, not fiction, you have every right to be pissed, okay? Because corporate America has stolen everything. And it's not like the rich didn't have damn near everything. They had to tank the economy on purpose to make it harder, to make it worse. And what I'm saying is it happens on every level. Like I'm getting set up on Facebook with Zynga Poker. Oh yeah, they'll give me 8-8 and an 8 will show on the flop. And so, you know what, I'll go all in. But there's a king also, and he has pocket kings. Yeah, and today I'm playing like a Arab sheik, you know what, throwing millions, and I built 9 million into 447, and then at 447 I said, you know what, I'm going to play like an Arab sheik for a little bit. So I lost $227 million, okay? They do it all the time, and part of that problem is it's our money that's making them rich. And fact, not fiction, this is a hydrogen-based economy right now. Fact, not fiction. Petroleum gasoline is basically brown water, okay? Google it, look it up. It's 14 hydrogens, H's, from water, bonded to 6 carbons, and we explode it and vanish it into brown vaporous dust. It's called smog. There is no even return. But all that crap that we pour down the sink and the drain, that's making up for the displacement. Seriously, think about it. It has to go somewhere, and if we're pouring all this shit in with what's coming down the faucet and it's, you know, equal, shouldn't all the lakes and rivers be rising instead of drying up all over the world and vanishing? And fact, not fiction, water is becoming scarce. It's becoming extinct. Oceans are shrinking, lakes are drying up, and you know what? It's because we're using it and we're not replacing it. And what I'm saying, Occupy Wall Street, is Dan Quinn has discovered stevia cures the human body in absolute record fucking speed, okay? Talk to the Japanese government, all right, about whether it's safe or not, because they put stevia in diet sodas over there. Coke and Pepsi do, okay? Because the Japanese force them. They actually give a shit. And my voice is hoarse from getting a little pissed. You know, I'm so competitive that when I gamble, you know, even though I'm going all in with Ace 8 because other people do and they hit, but when I do it, you know, it's not even close, okay? And I'm advocating that stevia cures openly on Facebook, okay? Telling lots of people. And it's not like Zynga Facebook Poker hasn't directly stolen over 100 million chips, freezing me out of foreshore wins like, you know, pocket aces and ace hits, and then I get frozen out and I don't get paid. And fact is, they could be fucking with me. You know what? I'm telling people in chat rooms that stevia cures. And how this affects you is my discovery is going to alleviate everything that ails America, guaranteed. It creates a liquid that I call pure H2O. You can bring cancerous cats back into perfect health. You can knock 6 breast tumors and 62 pounds off my Uncle Bob Johnson in 4 months. Seriously. And extrapolate that over America, it's quickly become the most popular drink on the planet. Not even close. And you know what? Fact, not fiction. Bottle it up, sell it, and use 95% of the profit to cure everything in America that ails it. Alright? This is how it's going to go. Hopefully we'll sell pure H2O for $1 a gallon, and there's 50 million people in the state of California. So, in the future, because it does act like the fountain of youth, we could potentially be making $50 million out of California alone daily, since everybody's supposed to drink about a gallon of water, right? And if I'm using 95% of profit to pay back and make things equal and equitable and fair, do you think that I could use the profit from $1 trillion, like I said, to replace every company that's out there? Seriously, it goes like this for Coke and Pepsi. They'll one day either have to pay me to license my discovery, or they can go by the wayside, because I can make a drink using pure H2O, alright, that brings your body back perfect, and carbonate it and make it taste the facsimile of Coke, okay? People will eat that shit up. It will become the most sought after soft drink on the planet, okay? You know what? Oh my God. You know, drink it. It tastes great, and it actually cures. And I can replace Walmart. I can replace Kentucky Fried Chicken. Do it just like they do. Charge a lot less and pay 95% back to those that actually cook it, okay, and serve you. Why not? I'll have so much money I won't need any more. And that's my vision. And I had it 20 years ago at Notre Dame when I got kicked out for an attempted rape that I never did, and I can easily prove that I didn't do it, okay? Seriously, we could retrace my steps when I'm rich and get all the freshmen that were going to testify for me. Yeah, they were going to say, you know what? Fact, not fiction. We know Patsy McGowan was lying because we actually helped them escape to the bus, right? They knew that I was about to get sex. Oh yeah, you know what? Testimony said she was looking up at me like starstruck, okay? And we were in my room for maybe like 5 minutes, and my hand was on her pussy, and the priest came and knocked at the door, and it was silent, okay? We were pretending not to be there, and it was locked, and we fucking froze, okay? And he thought we were gone, and he left. And then all the freshmen were like, he's around the corner, go, 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 down to the bus, down to the bus. They helped us escape, right? And it turns out that Patsy McGowan was the younger sister of the roommate of the, she's the younger sister of the roommate of the woman who said that I punched her and launched her 17 feet down the hall, okay? Seriously. Boom! Point of impact. And she flies 17 feet, and she slams into the wall, and she slumps to the floor, knocked out. No, not happening, okay? She didn't even have any bruising, okay? Not even any swelling. A little redness because she attacked me and I slapped her just like this. Cunt, get the fuck off. You're not my mom. I don't have to take that anymore, okay? And I got set up, and you know what? If Dan Quinn goes pro football, this game called life, it's over, okay, for the rich when I discover stevia, okay, because everybody in America knows me, all right? There's film people out there in Occupy Wall Street, okay, of Dan Quinn playing football, and Dan Quinn, his sophomore year, catches a speedy black quarterback that's racing for a touchdown. I catch him from behind, okay, seriously. And then Steve Taylor, okay, Lincoln, Nebraska, he was mentioned in the same breath as Marcus Allen. He was probably faster than Marcus, okay, and I smashed him in the mouth on a blitz in the middle of the field. And I guess I knocked him like 3-4 yards back. I fucking slammed him. I guess they said that you could hear the collision across the street in the houses, okay? And then when he hit the sideline and turned it up, I beat him there, okay? I was like a fucking cruise missile. And he stopped and I went boom, I went by. I was gonna launch his ass. And I could cover Alan Pinkett man for man downfield, okay? That brother that played in the NFL could not get open, okay? Dick Butkus, I blanketed him like fucking glue, all right? And there's a possibility if Lou Holtz is an evil son of a bitch that, you know, let's say they roll the dice and Notre Dame is playing a passing team and it's for the national championship. I was good enough and fast enough that I could cover guys man for man and beat them, okay? Seriously. So if I don't quit the game of football after I make an LT type stop, and you know what, Bobby Wasaki, you prove yourself a fucking fool saying, you know, it's a so-so stop. I'll tell you what, I've had football players tell me that's LT light, okay? And you know what, it's not like I didn't have blazing fucking speed. Seriously. I mean, you know what, 4.6 something in high school, but that was Marcus Allen too, and I had game speed, okay? You know what, and like I dropped Tim Brown in the backfield for a loss on a reverse. How many people did Timmy Brown juke on his way to the Hall of Fame? Seriously, okay? You know what? I was a once-in-a-lifetime white athlete who could have become the best linebacker ever had he not gotten hurt, which I didn't, you know, if I had gone pro. Seriously, Dick Butkus. So it's like this. Now that I've discovered the cure and this country is fucking falling apart and the rich are stealing even more, they're tanking it, okay? Seriously, they scuttled this fucking ship on purpose, okay? And it's not like they don't have all the money in the world, so because it's hard on us, they don't give a fuck. That's how they are. I've discovered how to make a liquid that acts like the fountain of youth, okay? And now that I can punch with 2 fucking arms, I call anybody out there for a 1-round fight right now. 1 round. I'm not in shape, and I've been smoking about a pack and a half a day. And you know what? How long is this going to take to upload? Okay? At my mom's, it'll be fucking quick, and so that's where I'll go, and then I'll go home and go to sleep. But fact, not fiction, Occupy Wall Street. Dan Quinn should have been a household fucking name, okay? He should have been a household name because he should have been allowed to play football, and I would have been a Dick Butkus Award candidate, guaranteed, okay? Fact, not fiction. I took over in the 86 fucking spring game, okay? 6.5 sacks over Tom Rader, who played for the New England Patriots, okay? And you know what? I could cover black guys man for man downfield, man. Have you ever seen that from a white boy in the NFL? John Lynch? John Lynch, please, wake the fuck up, dog, okay? Want to know why? Fact, not fiction. If it's not for Lou Holtz and the evil of Notre Dame, okay, we're peers, okay? And you know my name, all right? And every quarterback in the NFL knows my name. Ben Roethlisberger, guaranteed, because I was fast as fuck. According to Tony Rice, I hit like a Mack fucking truck. And you know what? I would have put you out of the fucking football game. I would have tried to hurt you, dog, okay? You know what? After this little rape thing, you getting away with it because the Pittsburgh Steelers pay a lot of fucking money. Is that it? put it like this. The story at Notre Dame, I sued, and Notre Dame threw in the towel at $20,000 fucking dollars. $20,000. They kicked me out for an attempted rape, okay, supposedly, right? And we sue, and they throw in the towel at $20,000. You want to know why? The priest's testimony. I knocked at the door and tried the lock, and it was locked, and it was silent. And I listened and said, Dan, are you in there? Okay? The girl's testimony. My stereo was playing so loud that her cries for help couldn't be heard, okay? It was a lie from the start. And Notre Dame threw in the towel at $20,000, and so did my family, okay? Seriously. You know what? I've been trapped like Cinderella my entire life. No shit. That's my first $1 million opportunity. If Notre Dame throws in the towel because this goes in front of a jury, and I'm kicked out because my stereo is playing so loud for help that her cries for help can't be heard. But the rector says, you know what, it was silent. And the fucking freshmen on the floor, they say, you know what, that's bullshit, okay? We know she's lying. She was seen deep throat kissing a guy the night after this happened, right, okay? She wasn't traumatized. It wasn't until afterwards that they put two and two together, and it was the same guy that slapped you, Patsy McGowan. I mean, not Patsy McGowan, Patty Noble, okay? And it's like this, girl, no shit, fact not fiction. When I get rich, I'm going to attack you and your entire fucking family, and I'm going to ruin your lives, okay? I'm going to surround your fucking houses with people that hate you, okay? It won't be hard. And then when you fucking move, when you move, I'm going to follow you wherever you fucking go, okay? And it's going to be simple, all right? I can make a liquid that acts like the fountain of youth. And if I actually get a donation from Zach Acid Dryer of 2 kilos, what I'm going to do is vanish a fucking foot tumor, okay, in my park in lightning speed, get that on fucking film, and, you know, fact not fiction, I'm going to shock the world, Muhammad Ali. And remember when you were at Notre Dame and we were talking together, and I said, you know what, the bingo bouts, what a crock of fucking shit. Seriously. Fighting to donate money to people in another country that are poor when we have poor and hungry right down the motherfucking street in South Bend. You know what? And I said a lot of things, and it's like this. They couldn't let my talent out, because if I had said things like they are, you know what, this country is bullshit, okay? We step over the poor and the fucking homeless and the hungry to get more, okay? Food for fucking bellies that are fat, and we're like Sodom and Gomorrah. We don't give a shit. You know what? People would have listened, okay? And they would have woken up. But they had to fucking derail me, okay? Tell you what, fact not fiction, I've discovered how to make the cure, okay, in pure H2O, because we all got to drink water. So go ahead and take stevia, drink the poisonous water. The good is going to come. It's going to be a lot slower, okay? Fact not fiction. Dan Quinn has discovered how to make the fountain of youth, okay? Fact not fiction. It's one day going to generate so much fucking money that I can mimic every company that's out there, okay? And those who work for these companies will do it better. You want to know why? Because they're getting paid, okay? 95% of the profits now go to the workers, okay? This is a vast redistribution of wealth. Jesus and Robin Hood, very similar, okay? They both wanted to feed the hungry and feed the poor. And I would like to try and emulate both, okay? And feed everybody that needs it, okay? And stop the torture that's going on in America. Seriously, there are people that are homeless and hungry because of this criminal act that the rich have perpetrated upon America. And that's cruel and unusual punishment, and it should end with a quickness. Please, you know what, Occupy Wall Street, wake the fuck up. Dan Quinn has discovered how to cure everything that ails your body and this economy, and it's stevia, and I can prove it. And you know what, instead of wasting your time, well, is it a waste of time? Okay, Do something positive, pay Stevia forward, and help me get famous.